Hello, VG family. Welcome to our Zoom, this call this afternoon. So excited here in the U.S. I know they're excited out, in Hawaii as well, which is, of course, part of the U.S., but the mainland's excited. Hawaii's excited. Philippines are excited. All around the world, this is a global movement that we are starting with Kyani. And so there's been a lot of excitement happening, of course, with all of us that were able to be on the Zoom the other night, or for those of you that watched it back. But definitely moving forward, there is more excitement that's going to come, but there's also a strategic plan in doing this, in creating this curiosity, and creating the movement, and creating the change, which is what we're really working towards. There, we can see me now. So definitely excited to be on the call with you right now, because we are having this movement. It's happening. It's important that we all are on the same page, and that we make a great impact by working together and following through with our plan that's been set up. Next slide. So most of you know that this is the Rise Above 4 campaign. And the reason that we're calling it Rise Above 4 is that 4 in 10 families can't afford a $400 emergency. I mean, we talked about this the other night, but think about it. That's families with, single parents, or maybe it's young families that are working hard. Both parents are working, but they're still living paycheck to paycheck. Or maybe that's those who have college kids that, are trying to pay for those college funds. Or maybe they're in retirement age and their 401 has become a 201, right? They understand that it's not what it used to be. Or maybe they just are looking to be able to support their family in whatever way. But 4 in 10 families cannot afford a $400 emergency. Layoffs happen. We know nothing is guaranteed, right? And so this is something that we want to change. We want to literally change the statistic. We have a compensation plan in Kyani that allows us to help people to earn an extra couple $100 a month, an extra $500 a month. I mean, even at the Pearl level, this addresses this statistic. And that's something that we can simply teach someone to do for their families around what they're currently doing in the nooks and crannies, or just, in the free time that they have. They can create this kind of income for their family so that they don't have to worry about these kind of emergencies creeping up on them and not being prepared. So we're calling it Rise Above 4. Rise Above 4 for financial hope. And this is our logo. You're going to be seeing it a lot, which is exciting. Go ahead, Gmo, next slide, please. The types of campaign exposures that we have, are post, the peak script, time commitment for the peak video, and then present. So this is important. Like I was saying, it's going to be strategic. So as leaders, we want to teach others how to share this campaign. And the way that this happens is through a step-by-step process. Initially, a post, then a peak script that's going to come as a response, not on the page, but actually separately. The time commitment for the peak video, meaning we're locking them down to a time commitment so we can make sure we have a follow-up, and then the actual presentation. And we're going to kind of go through that a little bit here. So let's just talk about the first two. The post is going to be literally something simple. Where I was, where I am now. That's going to be the caption. And it's going to be a picture of you, your family, holding a sign that says, I am committed to Rise Above 4. Okay. And we need to make sure that that's on a white piece of paper, handwritten, or whatever, but something visible, easy to read, a simple post, just like the one you're seeing here. And where I was and where I am now. Okay, so examples of where I was, where I am now. Next slide, you can see this. Where I was, in debt, broke, paycheck to paycheck. Where I am now, debt-free, financially secure. Where I was, stressed out. Where I am now, stress-free. These are examples, but this is the part where you have to become a little bit creative. And honestly, it's not even creative. It's just honest. Show a little bit of vulnerability for yourself, but say where you were and where you are now in a way that it literally is your story, right? Because we know that facts tell, but stories sell, and stories allow people to connect. Stories allow people to relate. And we know that we're in a relationship business. We're in the network marketing industry. So we network with others, we relate to people, and people are more likely to work with someone that they relate to. So we have to be vulnerable and share our truths. You know, where I was broke at a higher level, I was making over $100,000 a year. Matt and I were both working, right? But we were broke at a higher level. We were still living paycheck to paycheck, and it's not something that we wanted to do, right? But we were broke at a higher level, and we got accustomed to having all the things we had. Maybe we weren't exactly paycheck to paycheck, but we were broke at a higher level. We were accustomed to the things that we had. We were wanting to have more time freedom and things like that, and it was just not going to happen unless we found another way. So that's something we can say, right? Broke at a higher level, where I am now, living a life most people dream of. You know, it's crazy. You know, I was whatever the other thing might be, right? Struggling with XYZ, but now I'm celebrating XYZ. Struggling with being able to give my kids everything I wanted to give them, but not being able to be there to see any of it. Now I'm celebrating by being at everything, their sporting events, all their things, and being able to enjoy that time with them, right? But all of these things, right? We a lot of you, I know your stories. I'm going to let you share them on social media, but it's going to be awesome because it's really your story and people are going to connect to that. And it's going to be incredible that we can actually not only connect them with our story, right? This is not a like victim campaign, but it's a victory campaign because we can show them the better way and they can choose to change the statistic for themselves. And we can help others not only change it for ourselves, but we can change it for others as well. Next slide. Once you post, then we're going to make sure that we pique interest from the post. Now, this is super important. I hope everyone is listening closely. We make the post. If someone comments on the post, wow, what is this? What's Rise Above 4? That sounds amazing. I want to be a part. This is so cool. How do you rise above 4? Because all we've used is a hashtag Rise Above 4, right? Where I was, where I am now, hashtag Rise Above 4. Nothing about Kyani. No video peaks. Nothing. Just a simple post, right? But it's just going to be all over everyone's thread. It's going to be amazing. Like their post, love their post, or their comment rather. And like and love other people's posts as well that are your Kyani business partners or anyone in Vision Group or anyone in Kyani in general, okay? But let's not talk about Kyani in the comments. In the comments, we're just going to message people. We're creating a curiosity. We're creating a buzz. We want this to go viral. But what we can do is we can private message these kind of answers to somebody who says, wow, that's amazing. What's Rise Above 4? I want to be part of this. Or they like your post. You could pick one of these things. So if you are able to screenshot. This is also going to be posted so you can see it in the Vision Group page, but look at these scripts. If we respond to someone that says, wow, what is this? Oh, wow, 4 out of 10 people do not have $400 in case of emergency. So I joined a movement led by a group of underground entrepreneurs you probably never heard of that are changing that statistic. Do you know anyone we can help? Right? 4 out of 10 people do not have $400 in case of emergency. We're changing that statistic, and $400 is the beginning of the wealth generation we're creating over here. We're talking $4,000, $14,000 a month, etc. But it starts with rising above 4. Are you in? Do you know anyone we can help? Right? This is a great starter, conversation starter. Allows people to understand what's going on. Allows people to feel the movement, pique their interest. Okay? And then we're going to move forward to go forward with presentations. Can you show me the next slide, Jima? Yeah. So do post the hashtag Rise Above 4, personal pictures. Don't grab stuff from the internet, and do this a few times a week. Okay. Do not post anything involving the word Kyani. Nothing that can lead people to research on their own, because you want them to ask you. You want them to be part of your business, and you want to be the one that helps lead them to rise above 4 or helps someone else rise above 4. Okay. Do not post multiple times a day, because if we flood the newsfeed with multiple posts times a day, what happens? People block. Okay, it's not going to create a movement. It's going to create a problem. So we don't want to do that. And make sure, again, that you don't just copy and paste. Don't copy and paste your business partner's post or a post you saw from another person in Kyani. Make it your own, guys. I promise you, you can. It's the same way that we have to think about our why and the reason that it makes us cry. The why is different for everyone. I know a lot of times people say, oh, what's your why? Oh, money. Oh, time. Yeah, but really, what's the real reason? What's the real reason you need that money? And it could be so specific. I really need the money because I want to make sure that my kids goes to a private high school, and I need to make sure that I save the money now to make sure that they can get into that private high school. Maybe I live in a bad neighborhood and I don't want them to go into the school that they're going. Maybe that's an example, right? Or whatever. But it's got to be something so specific to you. That is what's going to make it relatable. That's going to make it vulnerable. And that's going to make it allow people to get on board with you and rise above four together. So the next slide, we're going to talk a little bit more about the way that we also promote this and keep sharing. You want to make that piece of paper that talks about rise above four, and also a 30-second video that you can actually record of yourself simply saying those things: where I was before, where I am now, I choose to rise above four. Okay, 30-second video. This is going to be on a looped on a launch page that Kyani's putting together for us. It's not going to say Kyani, it's just rise above four, but it's going to create that curiosity, and it's going to give a lot of content and relatability. It's going to be amazing, and we want Vision Group represented on that. So definitely we're doing that as well. We're going to continue talking a little bit more about how we respond, how we share a presentation, how we share the overview as we continue to grow this. I want to introduce our next speaker, who's going to finish this up and close out as we do this Zoom. But definitely, I hope everyone has been paying attention, and if not, watch this back. But it's so important, the do's and don'ts of this, because again, sometimes there's a dream in place. I mean, even in general, before we join our business, we have these hopes, we have these dreams. We could read a lot of books that talk about hopes and dreams and all the things, but if the plan isn't there, it doesn't work, right? There has to be strategy, there has to be a system, there has to be a plan. And this is a plan that is not only going to build your business like crazy. I mean, if you're not excited about what this is going to do for your business, slap yourself. Put some water in your face, whatever. But realize that if you get excited about this and you get your team excited about this, you're going to help a lot of people. And in the meantime, a lot of people are going to get healthy, both their physical body from our amazing products and their bank account from our incredible compensation plan. But we're not only going to just do those things, we're going to literally change a statistic. It's ridiculous. It's a movement. It's insane. It's so cool that we could be a part of this. I mean, we're going to look back in 30, 60, 90 days, a year from now, and say, whoa, this was incredible. Thank goodness I was a part of this. So Mr. Angel Oliveira, our Purple Diamond here in the Vision Group, is going to go over some more details. But guys, get fired up, because this is seriously a movement, and it starts with us, and it starts with each and every one of us. We all have to be ready to go as we move forward.
Wow. I'm excited, Ricky. I was like, oh, you keep going. You can hear it in Mrs. Ricky Brown's voice. I mean, she's fired up. I'm fired up. We've been talking about this. You know, we were up there in Idaho Falls going over these things, and this is a huge game changer for our organization, for our business, guys. You have to understand, Rise Above 4 is huge, because look, I mean, even look at myself, my story. You know, I didn't even have the $500 to join Kyani, you know, let alone I've been able to make, you know, earn millions of dollars and help so many people. And you have to understand the power of what this is all about. You know, I like I said before, I've learned many years ago, in order to dine with the classes, you got to cater to the masses. And if we can help more people, guys, and that's what the mission is. You know, people, we're creating a cause, we're creating a movement. You know, like Ricky talked about, it's so important. You know, one clear path on what to do and not what to do. It's real simple. You know, we're going to leave this video up on our Facebook page so you guys can go back and watch it again, or you can share it with your teams and make sure they watch it and understand what we're doing here. Because you got to remember, when we're out there, when we want to create this curiosity, right? We want to create this movement. We don't want to give, you know, if people are hungry, we don't want to give them the whole pizza. You know, we just want to give people a little pepperoni taste. And that's what we're doing right now. And then we're going to funnel everybody in to what we're going to do next, right? The next step. But right now, we need to create a movement. We create curiosity. We're going to see people. We're going to meet people tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. And then if you go to the next slide here, on September 19th, the company's come out with a promo. There's going to be an announcement coming out on the 19th that it's going to blow your socks off, guys. I'm telling you right now, every single person needs to be on the line when they launch this promo. It is going to benefit everybody. It's going to be huge. It's going to be exciting. It's going to take your business to the next level. I mean, we're talking some serious stuff here, because you have to remember, guys, if you just help 20 people on your team, you know, just make an extra $500–600 a month. Just say they hit Pearl, right? I mean, think about that. You'd be a diamond in our company. And you guys know what diamond, so it's such a powerful movement, but at the same time, by helping other people, what's going to happen to you by default, and it's going to be amazing, guys. So we're going to create all this curiosity. We'll create this movement. Then we're going to funnel everybody in. And this is what we're going to do. We also have some apparel that we go, if the next slide here, we're going to have some apparel. You can be out and about, Rise Above 4. What is Rise Above 4, right? What are we doing? We're creating curiosity. We want people to ask you, what is Rise Above 4, right? Tomorrow, we will send out links. We have some links for some videos, some awesome videos, real simple videos, nothing to do with Kyani, just some facts, society, what's going on, just some things out there to remind people. And we always talk about the headache in life, right? The current situation in life and what's going on. And we're going to have this apparel. It's on the Vision Group team page there. You can see, you can get to some of this stuff. You can wear it. You can go out there and create this cause with your teams and people. And, think about it. We're out and about anyways, right? We go out, we go to kids' baseball games. We're here, we're there, and we're talking about Rise Above 4. We're talking about a movement, right? To go out there and help other people. And you have to understand that just because it looks like somebody has it going on, doesn't mean they got it going on. They could be broke at a higher level, or they could be broke at a higher level, living off credit cards, whatever it is. And this movement can help everybody. It can help everybody, guys. And it's exciting, but do exactly what Ricky just shared with everybody. Follow the way we're doing this, okay? We were strategizing, and myself and Ricky and some of the other top leaders in the company, we've been strategizing what works best, what we can do, the best of the best, guys. And we came together, and this is exactly what we've laid out, and it's going to be awesome. And we just need every single one of you guys to go out there tomorrow, and let's create this excitement, this buzz, this movement, and go out there and rise above 4. Let's go help people out there. They helped me. I rose above 4, right? I was that statistic. And there's a lot of other people on the line, the same thing. So make sure you're taking that picture, you're posting what you're supposed to post, you're creating that curiosity. And if somebody sends you, well, what is this? How do I find out more? We have a response link to send them. It's a quick Vimeo, and it'll just share with them some facts. And that they want to know more from there, we're going to guide them into a presentation so they can see how they can rise above 4 with this opportunity, guys. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm fired up. I'm excited. I can't wait to post. I wish Sunday was here already. I can't wait till Sunday morning when I wake up and it's on. We're out there, we're messaging, and we're doing what we got to do. And like Ricky said, create your story, throw your story in there, whatever it is, how it benefited you. Most of you guys have an amazing stories. And we're not talking about diamonds and blue diamonds. We're talking about rising above 4. We're talking about rising above 4. How people don't have an extra $400. How people have made that in this company and continuously to make that. And Kyani has done some amazing things for you. And we're going to go out there and we're going to do that, guys. So let's go out there and help this world and help this place, make this place a better place. And that's our mission, is to rise above 4 and go out there and dominate, guys. And we're excited to do this. So get ready tomorrow. Get your thumbs ready, right, to post and send it out there and respond to people. And we'll definitely have everything for you to guide them into here in the next couple of days, guys. So get ready, guys. Take care. Let's go out there and make it happen and have an amazing, amazing Sunday tomorrow when we're out there making everybody curious on what's Rise Above 4. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.